Parah Perak Dalid Mishnah Bet. Second Mishnah in the fourth chapter, Masechet Parah. Says the Mishnah, Srafa michutz chutz migita. Let's say you burned it outside of it. Remember, gat is a wine press, but there was a place, it was a designated area that they did the burning of the Parah Aduma. Okay, and that the Bartidura says. Makoma Yosim wasn't an actual wine press. It was the place that they would make Lusrei Fata, that they made for its burning. Kamin Gad, it was like a wine. It was like shaped like a wine press because obviously they wanted everything to stay in, so the blood would stay in there. Keneged pitcho shel heichal. It was facing the entrance of the heichal. V'im shachta shelo keneged pitcho shel heichal. If you slaughtered it in that area, it's not facing the entrance of the sanctuary of the Beit HaMikdash. Then psula. That's what it means. That's why it's gita, because that was where they did it. But it had to be facing the heichal. It didn't have to be in that thing. Oh, b'shtei gitot. If you did it in two gitot, for example, you divided it into two, half in one and half in the other. Or you burned two at one time, psula. Now, burning two at one time, the Kahati says the reason is because the Kohen was not allowed to do melacha, some other work, while he's doing the Parah Aduma. And if you're doing two at one time, then it's a problem. He says, so even if it took each one out on its own, mifsala machmat melacha. So it's a psul because of melacha. The Kohen can't be doing work, any other work, while it's doing the other one. Shazo posa ledezo. Each one passes the other. But if they did one after the other, I mean, they only did 7 or 9 of them in all of history. So hard to imagine they would do two at one time. But Mishnah often talks about theoretical possibilities. He's sprinkle. Remember, he's sprinkling the blood 1, 2. He counts each one, but he didn't do it keneged, focusing on. Or he didn't direct it towards the entrance. Psula. Hizam mishishit shvi'it. When he counts, remember, he says 1, 2, 3, and so if he on the sixth one, if he said 5, 7, like I don't know why he do that, but he did, and then v'chazar v'izashvi, and he goes 7, psula. It had to be on the right count. The sheva pa'amim ktiv, it says sheva pa'amim, sprinkle 7 times. V'humana shvi'it kodem shishit. If he counted 7 before 6, v'chazar v'izashvi, then he did 7 again. Psula. That's no good. Deba'inan shikra, the shishit, you have to call 6, boom, ushvit 7. Aval mishminit kshera, but if you call the 7th one 8, it's kasher, because there is no 8. So that's what the Mishnah says. So if hizabi shishit shvi'it, if for the 6th one you called the 7th one chazar, even if chazar bihizash shvi'it, even if you went back and you called it and you did 7 again, psula, no good, because once you did 6 wrong, you have a problem. But bishvi'it shminit, if you called the 7th one 8, v'chazar v'hizash shminit, and then you did 7, it was 6, 8, and then 8, 8 is nothing. And calling 7, 8, apparently, is not a problem. It doesn't matter. Ain't shmini, there isn't no 8. V'zeh ta'a b'dibur ba'am. That's what the Mishnah says. So once you get to 6, then you're okay, because no matter what you say at 7, if you say 8 or 9 or whatever, that's not a psul. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.